I was in Haiti last year when God spoke to me about following Him with a hula hoop. And I did not know what that looked like. And I kind of opened up my hands and it's like, God, I have nothing. I've got 2 months of savings. I had a good job, but there was something more that God was asking me to do and to take that leap of faith. When I look at the way that God has changed my life, I was so far from the Lord for 9 years. There's no way that I can live my life without proclaiming how good He is and where my joy comes from. And that's the fuel that sends me around the world, is to share that with other people. Hoola for Happiness has been to 15 countries in the last year. Everywhere that we go, we have an opportunity to be a part of what other ministries are doing. We always are working in relationship with missionaries and with existing nonprofit organizations that are reaching the world for the glory of God.
Hoola for Happiness has been a conduit for us. It's just been the channel through which we're able to meet so many different people. Being able to do something unique and creative with the gospel has been really eye-opening. We just hooped with a group of teenage kids, and these are kids that are in a foster care system. They're staying at this shelter, and a lot of them have seen abuse. A lot of them have seen awful things that they've had to grow up with, and they're at this home for a reason. And we were able to show up and hoop with those kids. There's a little child inside of us that is just dying to come out, and the hula hoop is what brings that out of us, and we were just able to have so much fun with it.
When people have an opportunity to see this hoop as a tool to reach the world for the nations and for Christ, we want people to really be involved. When people either make hoops with us or buy a hoop to send to the world, they are literally seeing a tool that is going to be used to tell the story of Christ to someone who may have never heard it, or spread joy that has never been in that person's life. So we would love to have people in partnership with us that say, hey, I want to support you guys monthly, or I want to buy a whole container of hoops that are going to go to a country that is going to proclaim how great our God is.
There are so many ways to get involved with Hoola for Happiness. It's such an inclusive ministry. You can come out and hoop with us weekly at our weekly hoop jams and just learn new tricks. You can help us make hula hoops, which is always needed, at our hoop workshops. You can hoop with us locally at different nonprofits and volunteer doing that, or you can take hoops with you on a mission trip that you're going on and purchase our Hoola for Life hoops. God's been able to provide for us in so many ways, and that's always a blessing to our ministry.
If people get off the plane in India, where only 4% of people are Christian, I would love them to step off and just see hula hoops all over this nation and know that that is in connection with God's heart for His people in India. And just having this heart for unreached people groups, the people around the world that have never experienced the joy of knowing a God who loves them so intimately and that they are precious to the God that created them. And can we use hula hoops to do that? Can we literally touch every place on the planet and spread joy through hula hoops? And we need people for that. But we know that that's God's vision. Never do we want to get away and say, this is our vision, God bless it. We want to say, God, what is your vision? And God has already spelled out His vision. His vision is that every person on the planet will come to know that He is God, that Jesus is Savior, that He loves them. And so we want to just honor God's vision and seek God's vision and have our ministry reflect the heart of God, which is for people.
This hula hoop attracts everyone, and we can go anywhere with it and do anything with it. The hula hoop has been such an awesome way for us to interact and build relationships with people all over the world.